In the name of Allah, the most merciful and the entirely merciful. All praises due to Allah the Almighty, the Lord of the worlds. May Allah's peace, mercy and blessings be upon His final and last messenger, Muhammad. And may Allah's peace, mercy and blessings be with each and every one of you, dear viewers, watching this new episode. In today's episode, my dear viewers, I will highlight a very important aspect about fasting, and that's the degrees of fasting, or if you like, the levels of fasting. As it is commonly understood, fasting has to do with abstaining from eating, drinking, smoking, having an intimate intercourse all the way from the start of the dawn till sunset throughout the days of the month of Ramadan. And in this regard in particular, given and in view of the significance of fasting and its impact on the human being and character, the scholars, as I mentioned earlier, speak of levels. And they essentially speak of 3 levels or degrees of fasting, if you like. The first of them is Sawm al-Umum, or the fasting of the common, and that's observing fasting in light of the aforementioned definition. And in a higher degree or level, they speak of the fasting of al-Khusus, or the fasting of the special ones, and that's the fasting of all one's limbs and all one's senses, of course, in addition to the fasting in light of the previously mentioned definition. So here they speak of the abstaining of all one's limbs and senses from anything that would be displeasing or that would be a disobedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then they speak of even a higher level, and that's the fasting of Khusus al-Khusus, or the fasting of the select few. And that's the one that combines, in addition to what was mentioned earlier, the fasting of one's heart and one's mind. So in this degree, even the heart and the mind are engaged in fasting through abstaining from all thoughts that are not healthy and are not of benefit. So in this degree, the heart and the mind of the believer are engaged in the reflection on the signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they are always experiencing the sweetness and the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So whatever they think about is of benefit, is healthy and constructive, and comprises the mentioning of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us of those who achieve the highest rank of fasting. This is it for this episode. I leave you in the care of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.